study the question when you speak, yo. So I gotta tell a little story. Basically, my son walked into my studio when I was sleeping, and then tried to access my administrative side of the computer in my studio 12 times, locked me out of it, right? Completely wiped my ish clean, trying to start a new side of the computer, thinking he would be getting into the old side of the computer. Now, question is this: if the closest person to you, and or your closest daughter, son, firstborn, whatever you want to consider this person to you, was to erase all of your art, all of it. If you were a painter, they're gone. If you're, we all live in a digital space these days. So like, we're all talking about the artists, the rappers, the singers, the creators, the people that make our flyers, whatever you make, whatever you do. If your daughter, your son, your dog, your cat erased it all in like a split second, would you continue? Could you continue
I'm gonna write
all
a
of it?
song about it.
Okay, there's one answer. Let's go. Let's go. What's the next answer?
Real. That's real, man. And my take on it is it's kind of like on the same level. Art is not about accumulating; it's about creating. So even if you lose what you've made, you can still make something new.
I started this morning. I started writing a book. And I don't know why. I just I thought about what happened to me, and I was like, you know what? I want to start writing right now about everything that I've ever wrote about in music, and then how that had to turn into a book because of what just happened to me, and how that really shook me into reality. Like certain things only really matter so much. You feel me? Because like you just said, D Money, I could make another song tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, and like you were saying, Mambo said I'd make a song in that moment. But it's like for me, it didn't feel like that. That wasn't my answer to that moment. That really wasn't. But in general, it's like I wanted to write a book, and so I started writing a book about it.
I could just never quit, bro. That's just my thing. I don't know,
No, no, I
but
wouldn't like
I
that was
no,
wrong. That was it. In my head, I was like, I'm not gonna ever not write music. I might not ever record it unless I'm.
but like what I'm saying is like I could never be like knocked off the journey, bro. Like I was born to do what I do, even me talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be this. So if all the files was gone, it would hurt for sure. I'd be real upset probably for like how I'd be upset for the length of a blunt. You know what I mean? Then once the blunt was gone, I'd write a song about it and we back to the grind. You know, I'd probably write an album about it actually, about how I had these three fire albums, but now I have this one super fire album for y'all and y'all gotta appreciate it and it's gonna win a Grammy. And that's how it go. That's how it go.
So this kind of reminds me of when we had I think Be Awake on the show, like his first album. Classic Material was not the original draft. In fact, he lost all of it, and he told us this on Fresh Juice.
So I put in man, a couple years of just straight writing, recording, doing shows, all that. And then the producer I was working with at the time didn't back the hard drive up, and I lost the whole.
Oh,
Yeah, was like that was devastating, man. So, but I couldn't, after kind of taking some time and being like, okay, well, it is what it is. We tried to salvage what we could, remake what we could, and I just put so much work. That was my baby, bro. So like, it was really it was devastating, but I was like, hey, the show must go on.
Right. Did you salvage any of the songs?
I did, a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was cool. We didn't lose everything, but we lost, 80%, bro. 80%. So like the bounce back though was like, all right, this is what happened. I'm just gonna make a completely new project. I started I linked with my guy Bean One from out here. Some of you guys might.
So you get the picture. He from losing almost everything, he creates a brand new album.
and like he said, the show must
That's
go
the
on.
point.
So that's
Yeah.
the answer. In the midst of like turmoil, in the midst of like real fueled rage, like it's given to you with an answer as to why.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep making music, man.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, man, I mean, I don't want my music to be like like my sole purpose of what I contribute to the world. You know what I mean? Like there's other things I'm trying to be a better father. be a better brother, be a better son, things like that. So it's not just about losing your art. There's other contributions you have.
I remember earlier this year when I lost my USB drive, it had all the drops from our artists. It had like a lot of the material that I used on the show. I was definitely pissed for an entire day for sure. But we've had newer artists since the show, and now we got over 25 artist drops now. So it's not then music that was lost, yeah. So I had to re-download music and re-edit it and all that kind of stuff. But you know, you keep going.
In the words of Jacob Biati, yay